This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. From the death of a small Texan file, Adrian Middleton told authorities he left his 2 young children in the backseat of his car to shop at a thrift store near Jacinto City. When he returned to the car almost 2 hours later, his 1-year-old son was unconscious, with a seatbelt wrapped around his neck. 6 months after the strangulation death of Adrian Middleton Jr., apparently at the hands of his 6-year-old sister, their father was charged on Friday with child abandonment. The boy was transported to Texas Children's Hospital where he was pronounced dead. His death was ruled as a homicide by strangulation. From the increasing Texas alt-right file, an alt-right hate group is increasing its presence in Texas. North Richland Hills, The Colony, Wichita Falls, and Archer City all have been recent targets of flyers by Patriot Front, a Texas-based white supremacist group. The propaganda is tools used for recruitment into the group. Patriot Front is classified as a white nationalist group by the Southern Poverty Law Center. This year, 276 incidents of propaganda distribution attributed to the Patriot Front. 42 of those happen in Texas. Their flyers have caused controversy at the University of Texas at Dallas, the University of Texas at Austin, Texas State University, and the University of North Texas and Rice University. From the 737 MAX file, both Texas Based Airlines union last week told their companies and Boeing they wanted more information concerning their newest jet, the 737 MAX, which both airlines fly in increasing numbers. The 2 U.S. pilots' unions representing the pilots of American and Southwest Airlines say the potential risk of a safety feature on Boeing's 737 MAX aircraft linked to a deadly crash in Indonesia weren't sufficiently spelled out in their manuals or training. Boeing and the FAA issued directives last week telling flight crews how to turn off the system, which is designed to provide extra protection against pilots losing control when there is a loss of lift. None of the documentation for the new MAX aircraft included an explanation of the system, according to union leaders. Few details have been released about the underlying causes of the Lion Air crash October the 29th in the sea near Jakarta. But Indonesian investigators say that an erroneous sensor prompted the plane's computers to push the plane into a steep dive. According to the FAA and Boeing, a long-standing procedure taught the pilots how to cut power to the so-called trim system if the plane starts to dive or climb on its own is now being emphasized in the jet's operating manual and training. This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.